What's up, everyone? My name is Wynand Fourie. I'm a musician from Cape Town, South Africa, and I'm back with another react. And today's reaction is kind of a special one. It's also me kind of reaching out to my community and trying to help out a local band. So this is a local South African band called Facing the Gallows. And on the 11th of April, 2026, the drummer's van got broken into and all his gear was stolen. And I'm talking about like years and years of gear accumulated, just gone in like a day, in a moment, which is crazy. Like I keep thinking to myself, like, what if I just lost all my gear in one day? How like heartbreaking and crushing that would be. Because it's not just the monetary value of the gear, it's the sentimentality, the sentimental value that you have. He's saying in this video, please, if you watching this video, go and check out this video. He explains what happened, and he says, you know, like some of these gear pieces of it's stuff that his family got him for his birthday. It's stuff that his girlfriend got him. There's like sentimentality there, you know, like and that's gone, and it's crazy. So they started this Back a Buddy fund to try and at least like make something back and buy some new gear. And also, this is what this guy does for a living. You know, he's a drummer for a living, and in South Africa that is kind of crazy, you know. And he does it somehow, so this is his livelihood. So guys, please, if you have something to spare, dollars and euros and pounds, all these currencies go a long way in South Africa. You know, the South African rand isn't too strong, so if you donate like $50, it goes a long way. So if you donate $10, like whatever you can, just like help this guy out, please. I'm gonna be reacting to one of their songs. So I didn't really know Facing the Gallows before this year, but this year I went to a show called Slam Fest, which was at this venue called the Daisy Jones Bar. Great venue, beautiful venue, and I really enjoyed it, man. Slamfest was like a bunch of metal acts, local South African metal acts, and Facing the Gallows really stood out to me. Like I had such a good time in the mosh pit. They just have such a good energy on stage. They're so tight on stage. They sound amazing live, and I'm really curious to see what they sound like on the record. So this is me kind of reaching out to the community, but also I want to give some flowers to the local metal scene and to this band. Yeah, and just another point, because I watched this video but earlier, and you know, like when something like that happens, so basically they were at a friend's birthday in like a boomed off estate, you know, thinking it's fine, it's safe. The van's parked right outside. We're in a security estate. It should be all good. But the people who did this, it's like a heist, you know. It was like professionals. They fucking... Anyway, this happened. They were there for like 2 hours, came out, realized there's nothing in the van. And they had a show that night. And, you know, obviously he broke down instantly as the reality dawned upon him. And then they were like, what are we going to do now? And like the other bands playing that night were like, dude, please, we understand you don't have to play. But they still went and played a show using other drummers' gear. And that to me is like such a boss move, man. Like, wow. I don't know what I would have done. I think I would have been in a corner shaking for like a week, you know, before I could even step out into the world again. So like I really like hats off, like he was saying, like we sign up for a job and we finish the job, and that's just like, that's really hats off to these guys. Anyway, enough dilly-dallying. Let's freaking watch this video. So this is a music video from Facing the Gallows. It's called Blackening. It came out like 5 years ago, 2020, 6 years ago actually, almost. So it's quite old, but it's the newest one I could find. So yeah, if you guys like this, please go and subscribe. I think Out of Line Music, I think that might be the label, so go and subscribe. Also, I'll leave a link to Facing the Gallows, to their Back a Buddy, but also to their YouTube page, so you can subscribe there. And yeah, let's check this out together. I'm super excited. Bada bing, bada boom. So I'm just gonna pause there quickly. Damn, that's fucking hardcore. Love this guy's screams. I think this might have been before this new drummer joined the band, because this is another drummer. But I can promise you they sound just as good, if not better, live. There's something about, like, I grew up on hardcore music. I grew up on bands like Architects, Under Oath, you know, like fucking Dream On Dreamer, all these like kind of hardcore, post-hardcore acts. When I listen to that kind of music, I always like a bit of clean singing, but when I'm watching it live, it's like the screaming really, it does something to you. It's cathartic, it's fucking visceral, it makes you want to mosh pit, it makes you want to release all this like kinetic energy, and it's just like, it's so sick, man. It's so sick. Anyway, let's go back a bit. Blasting. Such a good scream, dude. The guitarist also, he's got a great voice. Ooh. Great guitar tones, dude. Oh. That's a high pitch. Great hook as well. These blast beats. Love that. Oh man, they do this so well live as well. I remember the song. Drumming is crazy, man. Minimal drums. So gross. Great video as well. Ooh, he did the flip. He did the flip. Woo! Yo, these guys are heavy. No, I love it. I love it. It's such a man. It's been such a thing for me as well. Like rediscovering heavy music because I started a band now last year. We're called Droniac, and if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link. But we incorporate some screaming, so I kind of learned how to scream a little bit. I can do some fry screaming, well enough to kind of carry it on the record. But most of our stuff is just like clean, like punk rock kind of melodic emo singing, I guess. But I have been like re-entering like my kind of roots with heavy music, and it's just, I guess, what's really dawned upon me is like the location where you consume music really changes what kind of music you want to consume. Or for me at least, like when I'm home sitting in my bedroom, I like listening to like chilled pop. Like I've been listening to Justin Bieber's new record. I've been listening to like Tom Misch, just like mellow stuff, But when I'm out in like a venue, when I'm out watching a band live, I want fucking energy. I want speed. I want heavy riffs. I want something that gets my body moving, because that's the location and that's the kind of situation that you're in. And it is so interesting, like how, and I think that's why I started a band that's a bit more fast-paced, a bit more rock-focused, more than my own stuff, like my solo stuff, because like in my bedroom, again, I make like pop music. And then, for this band that we want to take to the stage, it's more fast-paced, heavy stuff. And I think it's really like opened up my mind onto like, how we consume music and where we consume music and how that affects what kind of music we want to consume. Because I never really thought of it in that sense, and how like a lot of this kind of music, it is kind of, it's musicians' music because there is all these like cool technical things happening, but it's also music for the audience, like if you watch these guys live, like I saw them once at Daisy Jones, but like it blew me away. Like the front man, I don't know what any other names are, but the guy, the front man, the vocalist, he has these moves and these like the way he accentuates like the stops in the music and the way he gets the crowd like involved, or like he engages with the crowd. It's just like there's so much energy there, and it's also like giving me. It just proves like the value of having someone who's just a vocalist, someone who doesn't play guitar and sing. That's what I do in the band. Is like it's a 3-piece, so it's mainly just for logistical purposes. We try to keep the band small because it's tough to like balance, 3 different time schedules, not to mention like 5 different time schedules. So. But there is so much value in having a vocalist who just like carries the show and who engages with the audience, and who is charismatic and has like this. And his screams are really, really fucking good, man. Like he's got a wide range of screams that he can do, and that's like I think he's doing some false chord work. He's doing some fry. He's doing those high pitched stuff. I don't even know what you call them. It's really, really sick, and it sounds really good live as well. Because a lot of times with these bands, it's like, it's so processed in studio that you're like, is this going to sound good live? But man, they don't disappoint. I'll say that much. Thanks guys. Thank you for watching. That was me geeking out a bit on local music. Please, if you have something to spare, go to their, not buy me a coffee, to their Back a Buddy account. And I'll leave the link in the description. Please go and support. Help this drummer get some gear back, help them hit the stage again at full power. They're not even at 9,000 right now. We need to get them over 9,000. Yeah, anyway, that's a Dragon Ball Z reference. I was not referring to this. Thanks, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you for the next reaction. Okay, bye-bye.